Hi everybody, it is Robbie from Southern California, and I stopped at a nursery. I'm looking really for geraniums, scented geraniums. I don't see flowers on it. You know what? Let's take a walk and see what they've got. Maybe you're interested. Keep in mind, we don't have snow. They keep saying rain, it's going to get cold. It gets cold, and then today it's like 68 degrees and sunny. So I figured I'd come and take a look at a nursery, and I wasn't even planning on turning on my phone to do this, but I thought, you know what? Maybe you want to take a look and see what's going on if you're on the East Coast, on the other side of the world, on the other side of the United States, and see how the nurseries still out here keep flowers and plants for people that want to plant. So let's kind of take a stroll and see what's going on. And I decided to stop at a nursery because we're going in the winter to see what they've got. And it is interesting. They've got a lot of stuff which is making me think I'm going to start a lot from seed. So here, what is this? Looks like cauliflower. So they're saying, yep, this is cauliflower. So they've got cauliflower, and this looks like spinach. Yep, this is spinach. I think this is all spinach. And then they've got here, well, they're all different things. Let's see. I'm not sure what that is. Looks like a type of spinach. Then they've got artichokes, different Swiss chard, which you know I'm growing. Lettuce, I've got tons of lettuce, but it's nice to see. Looks like celery. Yep. And then back here, let me see what this says. Cabbage. So you got purple cabbage and different, I guess, onions and different things back there. Here's the thing that's getting to me. Look at the price. New fall vegetables, jumbo packs, $8. $8 a 6-pack. I mean, it's okay if they all live. But this is what's going on right now. There was a lot of things I was looking at for myself. I'll look at the cauliflower. Because it's so late in the season, this is cauliflower. They want to grow. Isn't that something? I mean, if I bought it right now, it's struggling. It's probably somewhat root bound. And the odds are I'd get a little tiny head on that. I mean, it's good to see and see what they've got. Because I did walk through. I looked through a lot of flowers. If you want, I can take you through just to see that. They still have strawberries down there. $5.99 for a pot. It's a 4-inch pot. I'm just kind of blown away by the prices. Though if I was planting and I needed them, I definitely would just go ahead and maybe get a couple to start me off with. What's here? Let's see, this looks like, oh, this is carrots. I've got carrots growing in the driveway. A lot of stuff taking, I'm taking it apart. And then here they've got a lot of different flowers, and look at this, $12.99 for geraniums. These are white flowers. I'm going to have to propagate more. All different, here's different flowers and grasses. I mean, granted, they know, that's why they don't have all new stuff here, that a lot of these things just will not make it until spring. Some will. Don't kid yourself. Look like they got some salvias back here. Hummingbird, forest fire. Now, if I found what I was looking for, another cupia, I would grab it. Look at this. I don't know. I think right now I'm going to wait. It looks more like a salvia. See the flower on it? I'm not sure. I may have to look that up because I have never heard of that. Hummingbird forest fire. It is a salvia. Okay, salvias will die back in the winter usually. You chop them down. Unlike the cupias, which is the hummingbird's lunch, just keep going. And then they'll just reflower if they slow down. So it's just the type of salvia. Here's the flower back here. See if I can reach back here. See, it's very cute, and they can feed in there. But I am going to wait on that. And when I got home, I did look it up. 2 years ago exactly, I bought this plant, which is very similar. It's not the same exact type. But let me tell you something. I put this in the ground in the bird garden, and it is going strong. It does survive the winter. It's gotten huge, but it's well protected. There's a lot of plants around it. So I guess it would last here in Southern California through the winter because I've got flowers on it right now and the hummingbirds are feeding on it. So I do love it. But right now I've got this one, so I'm definitely not going to get the other one. Let's see what else. This looks like Mexican sage. No, it's lavender. Oh, boy, does that smell good. Again, if I wanted to get that, I better plant it for $13. It says a gallon. These are not a gallon, so maybe these are cheaper because it is stuck here, but that's not 1 gallon. So I'm not sure how much that is. And then they got rose bushes. While supply lasts, $15. So a good price. Oh, look at that. That succulent back there, $50. Narrow leaf milkweed. I'm growing tons of my own. I'll be giving it to my neighbors. The avocado tree, $79, a 5-gallon pot. You know, I've got an avocado tree growing in an 18-gallon tote, and it's as big, if not bigger, and I'm going to move it. I understand that these are grafted, mine is not, though I could graft it. It's a beautiful tree, and I'm going to keep that. Not sure what that is. And I mean, it's sparse right now because it's the wrong time of the year. Oh, we can look over here real quick. Now, thyme and rosemary I don't need because, as you know, I've got thyme now growing, 2 of them really good in the dog kennel. So I'm hoping they'll make it throughout the winter. So I can make pizza in the winter. After the holidays, I can just kind of kick back and do that. And then they've got chives, American eggplant. I've got my own eggplant growing, so I'm not going to buy that. This is more of a window shopping today. Different mints. This looks like oregano, though. Let's see. Yeah, it says peppermint. Yep, peppermint. Okay. And then other plants through here. Different mints in here. Mint is, you know, that does go way back in the winter. It cuts back in growing. So that one must have just come out of a greenhouse. That might be a new tray. Here's your oregano. Well, mine is still looking good. So this must have been sitting here for a while. And then there's more oregano. So they've got Greek and Italian. I'm not 100% sure which one mine is, but whatever. It's alive and it's doing good, so I'm happy with it. Basil, and then they've got some purple basil back there. I didn't grow purple basil this past year, but I used to. Now here's the parsley. I looked at it. Italian parsley, aka flat leaf parsley, Chinese parsley. Oh, do they have this labeled as moringa? Yes, look at that. So how much is this tiny one? Looks like $7, $6.99. They got 2 moringas back there. Another moringa there too. Oh, here's the sign. Look at that. Good to know. All right, so the parsley, I've got 2 of them growing. I think it's a flat leaf, though I do want curly. I'm not going to buy any today. Like I said, today is window shopping, but it's good to know they got a lot of it. So maybe later on, as time goes on. Now, milkweed, and they got rue back there. And then they've got the milkweed. You know, I grow a ton of milkweed. The ones I'm growing are tropical milkweed. They grow the best here, and they do attract not only bees, as you can see here, but they do attract the monarchs big time. And I've got so many going to neighbors and friends. And I do have some neighbors that do want them. I'm going to get a lot of them potted up because they're growing on the ground. They're growing in all my totes. Then they've got the native milkweed. And that I've got that growing, I think, around the pond, but it never has attracted any monarchs. I don't know why. They all come to this one, and they lay their eggs on this one, and that's where they have their caterpillars on the tropical one. It looks like they've got different hibiscus back there. All through here, yeah, more hibiscus. And then the narrow leaf milkweed. I mean, it's good to have a variety because you never know what butterflies are going to come into what. Let's walk over here. Oh, look, they have sweet peas. And they had peppers, which they're out of. A lot of the racks empty. You won't see anything till probably spring. Probably after the holidays, they'll start getting things in, depending on the weather. Something's coming up in there. Seeds of some sort. And then here, it's kind of a mix of all different things. I'm trying to see if I can see any of them. Oh, these are different flowers. Different types of flowers in here, which is nice. It's kind of in this corner, and they can just take off when the time is right. And they've got some cute little cactus. Look at that. I don't know how much they are. I'm not looking for cactus right now. And then they've got here sweet peas, different flowers again back down there. Ice plant. The sign got turned around, but that looks similar to what I'm growing, but it's not quite the same, I don't think. And then sweet peas, I'm not going to buy sweet peas right now. Again, more different flowers. So I figured I'd show you what's going on in Southern California. Another type of geranium. It's supposed to get rid of mosquitoes. I don't know if it really does, but I'm looking for I'm not sure, this isn't geraniums. I'm looking for geraniums that have a scent. I don't mind some of the bushy ones. These are all viney ones, so they kind of take off. But I've got the Angel's Perfume, and I actually bought it here, over a year ago, and they can't get any more. And then I went to a nursery that's supposed to have them. They didn't have them. They said they did, and when they showed me the plant, I said, this is not Angel's Perfume. And they said, you're right, though they advertised them. And they said they can't get them. So I don't know, but I've got a beautiful one. It's not flowering at the moment. It's on my deck. So I'm going to start doing cuttings off of that because it is amazing how much these things cost. The geraniums, look at this, more succulents. Okay, so these 2-inch pots, these are not bad. $3 if you wanted to make a succulent arrangement. So I'm going to do a lot more cuttings, which you've seen I've been propagating a lot. Might as well. I've got this as a house plant in my front window. It was real tiny. It looked really bad. It's gotten really big. So that's kind of what's going on here in Southern California. Here's another geranium. What do they say this is? I definitely know this is not an Angel's Perfume. This is just a red-orange one. Doesn't say. I do like the ones that don't vine, because the vining ones just take off, but these are like $7. So I'm gonna wait, since I'm working with everything I've already propagated and everything I've got. And so that's what's going on there. We can walk over here and then we can wrap this up. Lavender, they say, gets rid of mosquitoes. Anything in here we want to see? No, nothing I see. Let's see what's back here. Just flowers, more flowers. I mean, these are probably what people are giving for holiday gifts. They can come in here and buy some and then put it in a pretty little basket. And that's probably what's going on there. I figured I'd stop for a minute. I was driving through an area and I saw it. And I thought I'll just stop and see what they've got. We've already looked at that. It's not a really big nursery, but it's quite nice. And then they've got a big geranium, which I'm not buying that. More flowers, more pansies. Our pansies are so beautiful. You can't beat a pansy, but I'm not planting that right now. And then they've got different geraniums here. See, they're $7, $6.99 for a 4-inch pot. These are not descendant. I'll tell you, some of these are not. I'll tell you which one I like. Look at this. This has caught my eye. Look at the leaf. I don't know if I want to buy one. Look how beautiful this is. The problem is it's an ivy. See how it takes off? And they break really easy because that's how they propagate themselves. That is absolutely stunning. Look at that. Is that not beautiful? It's like pink with a touch of lavender. Let me take my sunglasses off. Yep. And I think it's the only one. Hold on. Oh, the only one that's flowering. No, here's another one. No, or maybe. Let me see. Lavender blue. What does this one call itself? Lavender blue. But what's different is the leaf is different on this one. I'm gonna behave myself and hold back right now. Even though I can make multiple plants, I want something that's gonna go up in bush right now. I kind of know what I want, but it's something I would think about. If I was in the market to buy a geranium today, this would be the one I'd get. They're beautiful. I mean, they do put them in baskets, though I put them everywhere. This is so pretty. The thing is, truthfully, it's not something that hummingbirds really feed off of them. They will go to them and you'll see them picking around. I think what they're doing really is looking for insects that are hiding in the flower, because these don't have a lot of nectar really at all. Isn't that pretty? So pretty. Anyway, what else is here? Okay, everything's starting to... No. I'm not going to do that. Let's see really quick over here. No, geraniums down there. No, those are not ivy. But I'm gonna wait today. I really need to start doing good trimmings. I should go home and do it today on my Angel's perfume because the flower is beautiful and the plant smells so good. It's so busy, the streets. Anyways, I thought you would enjoy this. Let me turn it around. I'll say goodbye to you because I've got to get some stuff done and get home. So I hope you enjoyed this. This is just a quick stop. We got to do more of these. There's a lot of thrift stores and different stores I want to check out, and I really should take you with me. Today was kind of a spur of the moment, get out, do something. And I figured, I'm going to stop at the nursery just to kind of get an idea of what they've got. The prices aren't bad, but it's that way everywhere. Plants are getting expensive. Vegetable plants are expensive. So it's good to buy some, keep them in business, the different nurseries, but we can do a lot of seeds ourselves too. So I hope you enjoyed this. If you like this, I'll do more. So with that, have a wonderful day. And don't forget to eat what you grow. Bye-bye. Okay, I better get out of here before I buy something that I'm not ready for.